In today's video, we get to use any paper collection from our stash to create a page idea, an embellishment idea, and a tag idea. And so I do all three in this video, and I'd love for you to join us in this craft with me. So come on along and craft with me. This is for the September 2020 Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I'm here with the letter A for the September 2020 Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. We are going down all the letters of the word Stashbuster. Today is any paper collection, digital, paper pad, a kit, or a group of paper. And I have this pack of paper that I am busting. So I just have a few pages left, and I need to make a page idea, an embellishment idea, and a tag or card idea. So we're going to start with my page idea, and I'm going to use the actual cover of this paper pad. Now the rest of the paper pad is all double-sided, but of course not the cover. So to start off with, we're going to cut this down, and I am going to cut it down to the size of my book, which I have a template page. Okay, so this is my template page, so that I can cut this out to be the size of my book. And okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'll have this. I can use this for something else, and then we'll come here, put this in. We're going to use the template. I'm using the actual book pages as my template to figure out the size of my pages. This is not your regular 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. Do not fit in the cover that I've chosen. So I am using the actual book pages to help me figure out my size. So there is a page, ta-da, okay, and then we are going to go ahead and we want to make sure, let's see, yeah, so we're going to be able to fold that in half and it will fit inside. So there's my page from the cover of the paper pad. Now, I'm fine with this side. I'm going to go ahead, turn this over, and I want to get rid of some of the white space. So I have this pad of paper that I think I got this at my $1.49 store. I am not entirely positive. I'm going to go ahead and add this right onto here. I was going to put pattern paper, but yeah, I don't, it's out in the living room because I was doing some little kits for my first Patreon orders. Hopefully going to be getting that in order in October. The Patreon will be set up. I want to have, I know it's crazy, but I want to have 2 months, be 2 months ahead on what I'm offering, and for the various levels. And so I was putting together one of the kits that I'm going to offer. So I'm going to go ahead and now I'm sitting here going, I shouldn't have cut it, but oh well, we cut it. Okay, and I'm going to come down and cut it across the bottom as well. I do need to go ahead and, okay, so now I've got these scraps, because you know, you always need more scraps. So I in the last video, or the one before, I told you that I have a new addition. So this is it's my mug. The Find Something to Celebrate Every Day, Dear Julie Julie. You see it's got daisies, which are my favorite flowers. You see the little pin up there in the paper. I love this with the shells and the little ocean scene. So I'm using it to keep my items upside right here. And I had it on a shelf in the living room, and that shelving unit is going away. And so I've slowly been trying to find homes for everything. And I was like, you know what? I've been saying I wanted a place that would hold my glues and have them upside down. So there you go. It is double-sided, and these are available down below this video. And you'll see there's also a sweatshirt, some t-shirts, and if you'd like more information about those, let me know, and I'll do a video, because I went ahead and I purchased samples so I could see them all. I absolutely love the sweatshirt. It's a little bit, that was my finger, it's a little bit lightweight, but it's still warm, and it's very soft. The only thing is it's white. So I'm hoping to come up with something that will be not white. So there we go. I've added this to the other side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those double-sided papers, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the bottom, or the branding strip. Go ahead and do it this way. Cut off the branding strip. Okay. Ta-da! I am throwing that away. And look at this adorable, adorable print. Okay, so I am going to make a double pocket page for this side. I'm going to go ahead and have this be here, and I'm going to lift this up. Now, I just think that that's going to be too big, so I'm going to go ahead and cut, let's cut 2.5 inches is a good size for something, right? So I'm going to cut 2.5 inches off, and that'll give me that. I can use that for something else. And so I want the cute little print to show up, and then I want a pocket. Okay, so we're going to go with this pocket here. So this is my page idea using my any paper collection. So this is the A of Stashbuster, day 3. We are making a page idea. We will be making a embellishment idea and a tag idea using the paper collection. Now, this paper collection didn't have any cut-aparts. This paper pad was from before they really put very many cut-aparts and things in paper pads. So this is going to get, I love this. I love this. I love double-sided paper, and so I'm going to go ahead. I am going to glue down the center, and I'm going to glue across both sides. Okay. This is going to give me a two large pockets for this journal. So the cool thing with this challenge is you're going to have 11 page ideas, which is awesome. It's like a great amount of page ideas for a for like a 2 signature journal. And remember, the pages that you use, like if you like to use a map page or a ledger page, you can just use that and make it part of your page idea. Okay, so there we go. There's my page idea, and that is the double pocket covering the bright white using the cover from the paper pad. So we have a few different things going on here. Now down here we have some of that glue, and I have finally found the glue thing that I got, and I think this is what it's supposed to help with. I got this at Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh, you guys, game changer. Oh my gosh, look at that. It came right up. So this is the little glue eraser, and I got this at Dollar Tree, and it takes it took the sticky right up. So yeah, there you go. Game changer. It works, and it lives right there in front of me. And my glues are upside down in my cool little mug right there. Okay, so after this dries, I might want to come back and go ahead and clean up the edge here, or I might add some lace or something. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the edge. If you're here at the premiere, I'm waving hi, and say hello to Chip. Hi, Chip. I'm so glad you've joined us today. If this is your first time at a premiere, I want you to know it's a pre-recorded video, but we get to have a chat. So right over here, you can find it right down below. Hit live chat, it'll open it up, and come on over and chat with us. We do this every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. We have a fun, brand new crafty video every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. And usually it's going to be junk journaling, because we junk journal every day. But it might be a shopping haul or even happy mail. We'd love to also invite you to join our Facebook group. It's Scrap All About It with Dear Julie, and you're able to show us your crafty projects and what you're doing there, and we get to know each other a little better over there. So that's kind of like our hub, and we'd love to have you join us there. Make sure you answer the questions so Joyce, our gatekeeper, can let you in. And let's see, what else do we have? Don't forget, if you want to join us in this challenge, the details video is in the description box down below. Watch that video and it's going to tell you what to do. We'd love to have you, so come on over and join us. And now, back to our program. Okay, because of the creep, it does come out the edge, because you're putting the layer on top. Okay, there we go. That is my page idea. I hope you enjoyed that. So next we are going to do an embellishment idea using our any paper collection. So now if you have a paper collection and it has cut aparts, perfect for using for making an embellishment. And I would highly recommend that you do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to start by cutting out with my punch one of these little scallop circles. You know, I love those. And then I have, well, I had built this when I was waiting for a video to upload. So it has some of the red paper that we have up here that I'm trying to use all through this journal, and then some of the green paper that we've been using, and some of the word paper that were all scraps. And so using the your any paper collection, and let's see, I'm going to go ahead and make this a flip a matchbook style flip. Okay, so here we go, matchbook style flip. So we flipped, okay, we flipped it down and we flipped it back up in the style of a matchbook. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and decorate the front, and I am going to use this piece that I had previously put together. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead, we'll be gluing that down. We'll be adding this, and we'll be adding Laugh, Dream, Grow, okay, onto the front of this. So we'll go ahead, and it's so exciting because this is upside down and ready to glue. I'll tell you, I do have my revolving thing here that my mom and dad had gotten me. It's like meant to hold utensils and things like that. But what happens is when I put these in it, they fall out because they're in there with pens and other things, and they just fall out. So I'm going to go ahead and add the glue here. I do have another idea for my glues, but for right now the mug will be great, and I am excited to have it and be able to use it. Okay, so then I'm going to be using, this is my paper that I have hoarded, and yes, that's part of H, but we are already using it. And there we go. There we go. Okay, and so that will flip up, and then we probably have some papers that have been hanging around that we can go ahead and put inside here. I'm going to go ahead and use my stapler. I would sew it if my sewing machine in here was set up, but I don't want to go to the sewing room because sewing across would just be so easy, and you wouldn't lose any paper really. So, but I can use my stapler in that direction, and then I'm going to come down here, and these need to be cut. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so there is my embellishment. We have made a matchbox note paper, and you can go ahead and use a paper clip. I have one of these little tiny Tim Holtz paper clips. They work out perfect to hold that just like that. Ta-da! So that's our embellishment, and now we are going to go ahead and we need to make our tag. So I have another piece from this collection, and I think these will be perfect for lines. So we need to make another tag. We did the trifold tag last time. I want a big tag. Okay, I want a big tag. I don't know what size this is, but it's big. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and cut it. Let's go ahead and measure it so I can tell you what size it is. I had several people ask if they could just follow along and do what I was doing for their journal, and yes, you can. I will be going through the letters for the word Stashbuster, which are the 11 elements that we are making, and you are welcome to do yours just like I'm doing. So now I have this scrap, and I'll put it over here, and you know me, I will be using every single piece. You guys, yes, I did have some coffee. So I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I had pretty much stopped drinking coffee because it makes me hurt, but I was tired and I have stuff to do, so here you go. And okay, so let's go ahead and figure out which side we want to be the front. I like that this is showing up here. I'm going to go ahead, pull out my template, and perfect. Look at, if I put this in on a page, now it's going to open up in the wrong direction, but I am okay with that. Check this out. This one will open in the right direction. We'll go ahead and use this one, and I want it to kind of lay into a page like that. I'm going to come down here and boom shakalaka. We will cut this right here, and there we go. So any page, any paper collection is what we are using here, and we're using another one of the pages from the collection, and we are going to make a large tag. So like I said, I think you can write on these lines, and then the only thing I have left that I want to do is we are going to make it look like a tag. So we're going to cut here, and then we're going to take that piece and we'll put it over here, and we'll hold it. Put it over here, hold it, and we'll just go ahead, and this way we get an even tag. Now if you have, you know, your Cricut machine and you have it out and you want to use it, go for it. If you have, you know, there's a lot of other things that you can do. So next I am going to take, I have this, I haven't used it in a while, but it's a hole punch, and it actually has a larger hole. And so I want to measure this. I don't want to put this in the wrong spot. So I literally am going to come up here and figure out that I am, what are we? 1, 2, 3, an inch and 3/8. So a half and 1, so we go to a half an inch and 1/8 and a little bit, a half, an eighth, and a little. Okay, let's find something that we can mark with. Okay, half, an eighth, and a little. Let's see. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and line that up straight on. See, to me that doesn't look, oh well, there we go. Okay, now if I go ahead and put this through, then I won't be able to open this tag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the lace in the front one, and then when I get, let's see, where's the, I'm going to put some of the fabric in the back one, just to be a little different. Here we go. Okay, so lace in the front, and oh, here we go. Here we go. So we have that lace. Ooh, we have this lace that we can use too. And that's going to be a tall one, so it will come out the top. Or we have this fabric that we can use in the back. And let's see, how do we like that with what we've got going on here? No. No. Okay, and I have several of these squares that I have, You know what? Let's do one of those. Okay, one, two, three, four. No, we'll save those for tabs. We have this. Check it out. Okay, there you go. Okay. And then we can just go ahead, put that through the back hole. So decorating them with two different things, and when the tag is closed, you'll just have that, the look of the two different items, two different fabrics, trims, whatever you want to call them. I like to use my stapler because, there you go. So that's what we've got. Okay. I like to use my stapler because then I get a flatter look going on here. Okay, so now we have the front of our tag here, and we can go ahead and decorate it like we have been decorating. You could go ahead and leave it. We do still have that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay, I do. And sometimes, you know, using all the pieces just doesn't really work. Let's see. Okay, remember I'm holding with my left, gripping with my right, and that gives me that beautiful white line. Okay. Okay, put this like that. Ooh, I like it. Go ahead, our glue is ready. Put this down. So this time we took our page and we made a folded tag out of our page. We added the large hole so that we could put a trim or fabric through the hole and have it come out the top. We have lines in our on the inside of the tag that I believe you can go ahead and use to write. And we're going to do one more thing with our tag. Okay, so here used another one of those pieces from my hoarded paper. What that means is it's a piece of paper that I've been hoarding and I wouldn't use. And ta-da, now I've used it. So I am thinking that I might want to add some paper down here. Ooh. Ah, just a little bit too big. That's okay. That's okay. Where'd the sheets of paper go? Here they are. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. So this is a piece of my mom's vintage note paper. Okay, I want it. And this is going to give us some extra journaling space. And so we're going to go ahead, cut that piece. And this is what we're going to be able to use on the inside of here. And I'm going to line it up with right here, the top of my tag. Okay, look at this. We'll be able to put this piece inside here. And use that for something later as well. As you know, I like to use all my pieces. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up and I'm going to fold it over and give myself a little bit of a gutter space here. Okay, so see that? We've got about between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. And there we go. And then we'll just go ahead and put a line of glue along that little gutter. Ta-da! And put that back in there. We can open this up and we can add some more journaling space. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to take the crease, put it right there in the crease. Fold it over, come back, make sure that it's in right up at the edge. Okay, and so we've added a flip-flop into the inside of our tag. Flip-flop inside of our tag. Now you could go ahead stencil in here. That would be really cool. And of course you could go ahead and add a pocket if you wanted to, but remember you can also write on these places. So that gives us a large tag, a matchbox embellishment with matchbook embellishment with papers on the inside. I love it. And so that's our embellishment idea. Here's our tag idea using the Any paper collection. So this is my K & Company paper collection that I'm trying to use up, and I think we're doing a pretty good job here of using it up. So, and here was my page idea. Okay, so with this large, the pockets, you can go ahead and that can go right in there. We can go ahead, add this right to the edge of, we're going to turn this around, okay? So I'm going to use, so this is the little tiny paper clips from Tim Holtz. I think they are so much fun. And we can just add that right down there. Okay, so there we go. Our embellishment, our page idea, and our tag idea. Okay, for the letter A. Which one is your favorite? I love this. I love the page idea. That you guys, this feels like it could be the cover of a journal right here. And so what a great way to be able to get substance into a cover for a journal. And you know, just maybe rounding the corners and adding some stitching to the outside, and you would have a great cover. But I'm excited because this is going to fit inside the journal that I am making with this book. And so there's our book page template. And so I hope you are joining us. If you are interested in this challenge, remember the details video is linked in the description box down below, as well as the playlist. So the S, T, and A videos are already there. If you're coming in later in the month, then more of them will be in the playlist. And there you go. Find something to celebrate every day. Go watch this playlist. I'll put the last year's Stashbuster playlist. So the September 2019 playlist will be up here. And I'm going to add a Using Up Your Scraps video over here. And so have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.